Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. The title of the thread, she said, thread of pregnancy, childbirth, postpartum symptoms and conditions related to pregnancy and childbirth for reference. I'll start with a few. Please add as many as you can. This thread is a major trigger. Is it this constant saliva, heartburn, vomiting, toothache, color blindness? That's surprising. That was a constant companion for 9 months. Nothing worked for me and I tried everything. They told me after the first one, the second will be better. It was worse. Anyway, from this comment, what's new for me? I think the heartburn, saliva is not new to me. I remember back then in secondary school, one of our teachers was pregnant and she had a cup. It's not a cup, like a container that had a cover. So every time she'll be spitting into it, and it used to really, really disgust me up until when her belly started to actually really protrude. That was when I knew that okay, she was pregnant. And that's perhaps I just linked one and two together back then and felt like okay, that's perhaps the reason for her spitting. And then okay, I can't say Nigerian film, but for her next point, vomiting, yes, from Nigerian films, we all know that now that in Nigerian movies, the first sign of pregnancy, go your belly, run out of the house, vomit, 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 vomit. So yes, I know that one. That's not new to me. Toothache is quite new to me. I didn't know that pregnant women or women experience toothache during pregnancy. The next one says color blindness. That's actually totally new to me. Totally new to me. But she's saying that too, pregnancies can actually differ. One pregnancy can differ from the next one. So the experiences you are having in one pregnancy will or may not necessarily replicate in the next pregnancy. So I think that's a little bit encouraging. But for me, I'm actually reconsidering this thing with all this new information because nobody told me about it before. And I have to make new decisions based on new information. Yeah, you get it. Moving on, this one says, the postpartum anxiety and postpartum rage. You thought depression was all. What about constantly imagining all the ways you, your baby, and your partner could die? Or fighting everyone around you constantly because your hormones lack sense? I know about postpartum depression. I can't say I know, like I have knowledge of postpartum depression. I can't say I have any idea what it feels like. I guess these are things that you can only talk about after your experience, but just for the information of single ladies out there saying my ovaries, my ovaries, my ovaries. Just know that you're going to be battling with all this. And she also mentioned hormones. Her hormones lack sense, so she was always fighting everybody. This can't be fun, guys. This is not fun. Okay, the next one says, I thought I was the only person. The first 3 weeks after birth, I was scared that my baby is going to die. My husband is going to die, and everyone around will just die. Chai. I hardly sleep until now, can't figure how to sleep at night. My baby is 6 months old. This is really sad. I feel like it's probably because of she may have acquired fear from the childbirth process or the procedure. So it's making her feel like she's going to lose someone or lose the babies. It's really sad, quite frankly. And I think it's part of the whole complex or spectrum of postpartum depression. This one says, my youngest is 9. Is it 9 months, 9 weeks, or 9 years? She didn't specify. She said, my youngest is 9 and my back never recovered. This back pain, is serious. So this one says, oh my God, my twins are 4 and my back pain is just an ongoing fact of life. This back pain, nobody mentioned it to me. I'm just hearing it on Twitter now. Which brings me to my question, which is the genesis of this video. Somebody said, how do people with 5 or more kids do it? Because I cannot. This thing is scary as fuck. Same question I asked my mom after my first child. Honestly, this is something I keep asking myself, like, how do women do it? Like, even before I got to get all this information, I used to always ask myself, like, how do women give birth to 4, 5, 3? Like, how can you go through all this once and go through it again? Honestly, I probably would never understand. And it's not as if I'm judging married people. You know, there are certain things in life that you have to be there to experience. So I'm not going to comment much about that. Moving on. She said, to cut it short, pregnancy, never again. Everything changed. The whole 9 months for me was horrible. I was sick and hospitalized half the time. Motion sickness, that's new to me. I was always sick. I was looking forward to delivery, but the joke was on me. How am I still alive though? Thank God. Thank God. Motion sickness is another one that is quite surprising to your girl. This lady said, it's the fact that nobody seemed to talk on these issues before now that is sending me nuts. I agree with you, my sister. Question though, is it okay to opt for C-section? If anyone can discuss the risks, that would be really appreciated. Yes, guys, please, if any of you can discuss share in the comment section your experience with C-section. Do you feel like it's easier than normal, regular, natural childbirth? Please let me know. As a single lady that doesn't know shit about childbirth, please let me know in the comments. Okay, this one is interesting. It says, I opted for elective CS. It does not take away from all the pregnancy wahala. If not properly done, the protruding tummy you get afterwards will make you hate your skin. Though vagina may still look and feel tight, your sex drive may never return or may take years. Wow, it's new to me. And women go through this not once, not twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This one says, my aunt's voice changed completely during her first pregnancy and it never came back. She sounds like a man now. This one is actually funny and it's also unexpected because I never knew that you could also lose your voice or your voice will metamorphose to something else. I guess it has to do with the hormones. I don't know, I'm not an expert. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But these are quite like really surprising pregnancy associated experiences that are absolutely new to me. This lady says, see, I have 4 kids. 4. Let me keep quiet. I have 4 kids. My last is 18 months. Not all pregnancies are the same. Some are peaceful, some are not. I have had both and survived. Just know these things happen. Just know these things happen. Prepare your mind for it. Read wisely and you'll be okay. This lady said, doctors doubting the level of morning sickness is the annoying part. So that's my reaction to pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum stories from women. This whole childbirth something, I think I have to sit down and give it a really serious thought because this issue of childbirth has now like moved from all those times when we used to play as kids and then we back our dolls and be forming mommy. Omo, no. Matters have progressed to another level that requires critical thinking and decision making. So really, I have to think about this right now thanks to this new information. This video is not meant to scare anyone. It's just like to share information that I've come across with, especially single ladies that may not know that bearing loss, backache, painful breastfeeding. Yes, I even saw one tweet where the lady was saying that your anus could fall off. Like, no one ever told me. No one ever told me. No one ever told me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment, a like, and if you've not subscribed yet, please kindly subscribe and I'll be sure to see you in my next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye.